One day, Mommy dropped me off at Daddy's apartment, and when she drove away, she threw a bag of my clothes out of the car window. That's how I started living at Daddy's place. That was about 4 months ago. I don't think Daddy ever really got his feelings or his manhood back after Mommy told him to leave. He still hasn't unpacked everything, and instead he will come home for his lunch break and just have scotch. And he has some of his scotch after work. I sometimes get up enough nerve to ask for McDonald's, but he always says the same thing, that the kitchen still has soups in it. One time I asked, and he tossed me his whole wallet, but he said, just go ahead, take all of it. Why don't you all take all of my fucking money, okay? Just do it. Then he started crying, and even if I got him to stop, how would I shout, "One Happy Meal, please," at the drive-thru without it seeming like a really tasteless thing to say? He also throws a lot of things when I'm going to bed. We have a little TV, but there's no cable, or even rabbit ears. So I came up with a plan to explain to Daddy that if I could start doing video game reviews for websites, it would earn me my own McDonald's money and gas money for him to drive me there. A week later, he went to the thrift store and came home with this, but it never knew when the lid was closed. I told him, "It's broken," and he probably punched me because I woke up on the floor, and he made a second trip to the thrift store, and be still my beating heart. Is that the banana color of the Donkey Kong 64 cartridge? I hooked it up, and... Okay, you tell me how you even begin to explain the mandatory RAM expansion pack for DK64 Paradigm to an angry drunk who already probably punched you once. Also, his laptop is password protected, so I don't even know how I would upload the video review anyway. Luckily, Winebox has no password protection. I can have as much as I want and then magically replace it, and he never mentions anything. Now I can review Donkey Kong 64 by my memories, and who cares if anyone sees it? With Winebox, a small area of purple liquid can be your audience. Why the fuck not? I mean, what makes people a better audience than wine molecules? Oh god, I understand. You know what? I understand that it's over now. You know, I understand that maybe I understand Daddy's pain because if going to find another digital banana is this tedious, just imagine how it must hurt to go find paychecks. You know, if you find the creature in a cage, say to it, "You, sir, are the lucky one. You have the freedom from bananas. Out here, we have no such freedom. Daddy's bookmarking web pages about middle-aged men committing suicide, so I am going to jam your locks with coconuts so not even keys will work for you anymore." All games have a breaking point, just like all suicide daddies have a breaking point. They can't keep running the same code over and over without crashing. My Donkey Kong is just like Daddy was 8 years ago, running around desperately looking for anyone who'd do an abortion for $27 because it's all he had, according to Mommy. But that would have been a big mistake, because it turns out I'm the sequel to Jesus, and abortions are obsolete because I can just sterilize unfit parents with my superpowers. My flock doesn't grab barrels, they grab throats. They can strangle Delicious Birdquist and then leave the corpse in Daddy's bed, so if he needs to ejaculate inside something again, he can just use Delicious Birdquist and not keep making kids he won't give any McDonald's to. But washing machine it after you do it. Hot water setting. Donkey Kong 64, a 3-star game.
You're the best.